Los Angeles, California, April 25, Miguel Rojas. In other words, if the Miami Marlins are winning 6-0, a plate appearance doesn't count as much. Conversely, an at-bat with 2 on and 2 out in the bottom of the 13th has a very high leverage. There's something else you need to understand about WPA. Every game has a collective WPA of 0. The winning team will finish with a total of .50, and the losing team will have -.50. It doesn't matter if the two teams combine for 50 runs or it finishes at 1-0, the WPA will still add up to 0. Also of interest, if two clubs split a 2-game series, each team's individual WAR will also be a collective 0. At the end of a 162 season, in fact, an 81-81 club will have a mark of, you guessed it, 0. WPA is not a great predictor of future performance. What it can tell you is which players performed best when the chips were down. As such, it's a great metric for telling the story of one ballgame, or in this setting, one series. In these games, blowouts both, an early inning plate appearance, when the game was close, is worth much more than a plate appearance near the end. We are going to take a closer look at some of Miami's top performers for the series against the Los Angeles Dodgers. Page 2 Miami FL, March 30th, Cameron Maybin batted 5th in the order in the first game, and came up with 2 outs and runners on second and third in the first inning. He drew a walk to load the bases, .030, but was stranded on a J.B. Shuck groundout. In the fourth, he led off with a single to center field, .044, with the score still tied at 0. Maybin flew out to center for the first out of the sixth, with a runner on first base, -.055, trailing by a 1-0 margin. In the eighth, he drew another walk with 1 out and a runner on second, -.025, with the score tied at 1. The Marlins lost that one, by an eventual 2-1 final score. In Game 2, on Tuesday, Maybin was slotted 6th in the order, and began his night with a runner on first and 1 out in the second inning. With the scoreboard still at 0-0, he laced a single to left field, moving Justin Bour to second, .038. He flew out to center to close the fourth, with the bases empty and the score tied at 1, -.013. He struck out to lead off the seventh, -.038. The runner on first and nobody out in the ninth inning, he hit a go-ahead RBI double to left, scoring Brian Anderson, .308. In Wednesday's game, Maybin again batted 6th. With nobody out and runners at first and second in the second inning, he flew out -.056. He led off the fourth inning of the still scoreless tie with a double, .076. In the fifth, he drew a 2-out walk with a runner on first, .026, then scored on Miguel Rojas' 3-run shot. Maybin struck out with a runner on second for the first out of the seventh, -.016. He flew out to lead off the ninth, -.003. In total, Maybin was 4 for 10 with 3 walks, for a .500 on-base percentage for the series. Page 3 Miami FL, April 14th, Brian Anderson. After a hot start to the season, Brian Anderson's average had dipped all the way to .231 on April 19th. He's currently riding a 6-game hitting streak, and was a big reason the Miami Marlins won 2 of 3 in LA. Batting cleanup on Monday, Anderson struck out in his first plate appearance, for the second out of the first with 2 runners on base, -.044. He followed that with a ground out to end the third inning, -.012. He drew a walk to lead off the sixth, .060. In the eighth inning, Anderson collected Miami's only RBI of the night. He hit a 1-out single to center, scoring Starlin Castro from second, .210, to get Miami within a run. On Tuesday, Anderson was moved back to 5th in the order. He struck out swinging with a runner on first with nobody out in the second, -.035. He struck out swinging again for the second out of the fourth, -.019. Anderson ended the sixth with a fielder's choice ground out, -.035. With the score tied at 2, he led off the ninth with a single to left, .082. He scored the game-winner one batter later. Wednesday would see Anderson back at cleanup. He singled to lead off the fifth, .038. In the third, he drew a 2-out walk with a runner on first, .022. In the fifth, he struck out for the second out of the inning, -.021. He whiffed again with a runner on second to end the sixth, -.010. Anderson completed the trifecta in the eighth, looking at strike 3 with a runner on second, -.002. In total through the series, Anderson was only 3 for 11. He struck out 5 times, but threw a pair of walks. Page 4. Use your arrows to browse Miami, FL, March 30th. Miguel Rojas led off the first game with the Dodgers by grounding out to second, -.022. He then grounded out to shortstop with a runner on first to end the second. In the 5th, he grounded out again for the second out of the inning, -.022. He whiffed to end the 7th, -.020. Rojas collected his only hit of the night with 2 outs in the 9th and trailing by a run, -.042, a single. Maybe Tuesday would be better for Rojas. Moved down to 7th in the order, he flew out with 2 runners on for the second out of the second inning, -.047. He flew out to left field to lead off the 5th, -.030. In the 7th, he flew out to the pitcher for the second out, -.028. He completed a fruitless night with a ground out for the first out of the 9th, -.002. Miami won that one, by a 3-2 final. Rojas batted 8th in the finale. He drew a 1-out walk with runners on the corners in the second, .033. In the 4th, he singled to right with a runner on second base, .080. His big blow came in the 5th, with a 2-out, 3-run moonshot for a 3-0 Miami lead, .336. He grounded out with a runner on second for the second out of the 7th, -.011. In the 9th, he reached on a Corey Seager error with 1 out, .003. Although he was just 3 for 13 in the series, Rojas came through in the clutch for the Miami Marlins. Use your arrows to browse